Okay, does the YouTube link look okay? It's showing the right video. So give me a thumbs up on that and I'll get started. Looks good from my end. Okay, awesome. So everyone's muted. Just turn off your videos because I won't be able to see you anyways. And it's being recorded. Okay, there's a little bit of an echo. Okay, sorry ladies. Let's figure out the echo here. Everyone's muted. Forget the music. Music is causing issues. All right, hello everyone. Welcome to Stress Relief Yoga. I'm really excited about today. So we're going to start off standing, palms facing forward, roll your shoulders up, back, and down, and hold it down. As you hold your shoulders away, turn your neck sideways. Take an inhale, exhale. Bring it back to center. Other side. Inhale, exhale. All right, interlace your fingers, lift your palms up. So I'm really happy for you to join me. I know it's actually sometimes hard to take time out for yoga because it just feels like you're not really doing anything. But breath work is really important. So I want you to really focus on breathing deeply as much as you can. Keep those knees, any joints soft. Arms in front of you, open up to the right, come back to center, open up to the other side, come back to center. All right, so hips slightly wider than hip width apart. You wanna make sure that your toes are facing forward. So now we're gonna create this straight line from our big toe to the heel, okay? So you're almost feeling like your toes are turned in. Bring your pelvis up, okay? So inhale. So feel your feet rooted firmly into the mat. Peel your toes up, okay? Shift your weight forward and back. So really try and relax in this position, moving forward and back in this mountain position. All right, so bring those toes down, spread them. Try and feel each one of your 10 toes spreading or like pushing into the mat, okay? Hips are over the heels and we're gonna sway sideways. So adding that movement. Feet are not moving, just the hips. Now bring those shoulders back. Come back to center, shoulders back and forward. Now we're just moving our shoulders. So just isolating different areas of the body, making sure our back is neutral. So I'm just gonna straight from the side. So you don't wanna be like this. Neither do you wanna be like that. So you wanna be straight, okay? Looking good. Take a deep breath here. Inhale, really long, deep breaths. We're going to be doing a lot of breathing today. I want you to feel good, just breathing, just doing Vikar at the same time. Going slow, slowing down your breath. Take an inhale from your nostrils. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, nostril. Exhale, mouth. Inhale through the nostril. Fill your belly into the lungs, into your chest, and exhale through the mouth. Allow the sound of breath to guide you. Really fill everything up, pump it up. Focus your awareness on your breath. One last one. Exhale. All right, awesome. Inhale, arms up. Take them slightly behind your ears. Exhale down. So now we're going with our breath. Inhale. Exhale. Looks good. Squeeze your shoulder blades up. Exhale down. So really relax the belly. I know as women, we tend to hold our belly in all day long, but right now is your time to really relax your belly, okay? And just let it go. It's okay. Take an inhale. And now with the exhale, add a slide forward bend. Inhale. And let's slow it down. Exhale for 6. Inhale for 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. So here, chin to chest, soft back, all the way down. Inhale up. Coming into that forward fold. Exhale down. Good, looks good. So now the inhales are long. You're going to count it to 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When you come down, you can grab onto the back of your legs and pull yourself in. All right, looks good. Pull it in. Inhale. So now let's start to shorten it. So we're going to go back down to 7. Count slow. Go at your own pace. Inhale for 6. So while you're doing that, while you're continuing that, just want to focus a little bit on the hip hinge movement. You want to start by pushing your hips back and then going down and then collapsing at the end. What you don't want to do is to round your back and then go down like that. Okay, so we want to be mindful of that movement. So keep going with your up and down pattern. Looks good. Looking good. So here, when you reach the end, pull yourself close. Looks good. Keep breathing. Pull yourself up. Inhale. I cannot stress enough the importance of the hip hinge. The hip hinge literally is the first movement we do 5 times a day when we go into ruku in our prayers. So doing the hip hinge right is not only going to improve the quality of your prayers and improve your posture, but it also help you go longer, right? Like you want to be able to do longer rukus, longer sujuds as well. So really be practicing that hip hinge movement as much as you can and activate your glutes. You feel it in your hamstrings. All right, so next, we're going to start bending our hips a little bit, bending our knees, and doing like a chair pose. So as I push my hips back, I'm beginning to come down into almost like a chair pose. Take my arms behind me, sweep them behind me, exhale up. Chair pose, and then coming up to standing. So for your comfort, if that's too difficult, place a chair in front of you and use that as a support. So keep going and exhale down. Inhale up. Looks good. This time, open your arms out to the side. Good, looks good. Keep going, slide your hands down to the shin. Looking good, inhale up. Arms come up, exhale, flow down. Looks good, this is really good. I know we're all anxious and stressed often throughout the day. Even when not something's going on, but they can just be thoughts, disconnected thoughts, anxious thoughts. And breathing, just breath work is the best thing you can do at that time so that it doesn't begin to build up. All right, looking good. Keep it going in that chair pose. Deep breaths. Slow it down. We're doing 6. 6 inhale, count to 6. This is the last one. Exhale. Let's go straighten up, slowly come up. Let's go a little wide feet. Okay, awesome, looking good. You've been great so far. So let's plant those feet. Again, make sure those feet are slightly like at that angle, you know, we're slightly turned in. It looks like, it feels like you're slightly turned in, but you're actually straight. All right, arms out to the side. Exhale, reach for the opposite foot. Inhale, come up. So you can bend your knees at this, it's no problem. Bend your knees, but push your hips back. And if you want to keep your legs straight, that's fine as well. So here, the hand tries to come outside the foot, okay? And you can bend your knees for the twist. And then with the other arm, you can do a twist, okay? So when you go down, one hand down, other hand up, and you can look up towards the sky, keeping your legs straight or bent, whatever you're comfortable with. But this hand can also go back to your lower back. Let's do 2 more deep breaths here. So here, in order to intensify this, pull your shoulders away. Inhale up. And let's move to the other side slowly, mindfully. Looking good. Adding that twist, looking up. Slowly come up. All right, let's go down. So looking up here, again, that's optional. You can place your hand on your lower back. Let's do 2 more deep breaths. Looking good. And slowly release. Slowly come out to the side. Hang on 1 sec, quickly need to mute here. Okay, not sure. Okay, let's keep going. Arms out to the side. Exhale. Down. We're gonna do a few more of these. We don't have to do any complicated moves. We don't need to get into like back bends and, you know, various twists to really feel it, right? You just need to be connected. Your mind, with your body. That's all we need. Palms facing up, down. Squeeze your bum. Looking good. Awesome, and done. All right, palms facing up. Arms up. Exhale out to the side. So bring your hands on your thighs. Take an inhale. We're going to do a forward fold, a wide leg forward fold. If you want to go wider, inhale. Exhale, coming down, slide those arms down to the floor. And here, you can place your hands down to the floor and get a little bit lower. Again, if this is too low, you can have a stool or something elevated to help you balance. Okay, so let's try and get a little bit lower. Bend your knees if you need to. Get those elbows down. Push yourself. I don't think there are any beginners today, so let's try that. Get your elbows down. Bend your knees if you have to. Almost there, almost there, almost there. If you walk your hands out, you can get lower. Just a trick. All right, so stay in here. Shift your weight forward and back. Now in this position, pull your belly in. Let's do some deep breathing. Hang your head. Pull the shoulders back. Hang your head. Get lower, get lower. Release that weight, release your worries, release that tension. Just let it all float away. All right, awesome, looks good. Walk your feet in, heel toe them in, forward fold. All right, so hands on your shin, straighten into a halfway lift. Inhale, exhale down, inhale up, and arms to your heart center. All right, so in this position, just take a moment to breathe. And really, that's the theme today, is just breathing and bringing peace to our heart. It doesn't matter, no matter what your day looks like, you can always take a moment to just breathe, deep breathing, with the intention of it making you feel good. All right, arms come to the side, inhale up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend the knees and step it back into plank. All right, so here, you're engaged in that plank position. You want to push your hips up. So stay there for a moment. Looks good. So again, you can bring your knees down if that becomes too much, too intense. Staying in that plank position. All right, and let's take a deep breath here. One more. And bring your knees down. Exhale, child's pose. Push those knees out of the way. Relax your head, bring your head down to the floor. All right, inhale, back onto all fours. And if you want, you can go back all the way to the plank. That's an option. Exhale, knees down, sit back into child's pose. Looking good. Walk those fingertips out. Feel it in your upper back. Go with the breath. The longer the breath, the slower the movement. Inhale up. All fours, tuck your toes, plank position. Exhale, push it down, knees down, sitting back. Let's see, let's add one more. One more. So yeah. So my husband decided to set up the tripod for something, and then I guess he put too much pressure and it broke. I just felt like that's such an important part of my life. I use a tripod every single day. I was trying to hold my reaction there. All right. So here, push yourself back into all fours. So from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come up into that kneeling position. Double up or triple up your yoga mat if you need to. We're gonna sweep our arms up. Exhale and sweep into that position where you bring your chest down, similar to like a downward dog, except your arms are behind you, right? Let's try that again. Inhale up. Exhale. Looks good. Looking good. So just alternate what side you push your face out to. Awesome work. Exhale down. Okay, let's see. Can you manage an 8-count exhale? Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, looks good. Keep lengthening them, keep slowing it down. Don't go at my pace, go at your own pace. Looking good, keep it going. Let's come down to some fetal breathing. So here, just lying down. And then you can actually bring your hands out in front of you. So just pause. And if you're facing the Qibla, you might as well do like a sajda. So we're just trying to breathe in this position. All right, awesome. So next, slowly come out of that. We're gonna sit on the mat. So here, again, if you need that support for sitting on the floor, put a bolster underneath you or roll up your mat. So take a deep inhale, take your arms up. Looking good, long spine, exhale forward. Okay, arms are not gonna go too far, that's okay. Take an inhale up. Exhale, let's go a little bit deeper. Can you touch your toes? Pull your toes up. Inhale up. Exhale, reach for your toes. Let's do one more and slow it down even further. So if you need to bend your knees, that's okay. Exhale. Looks good. Grabbing onto your toes. You can also bring your hands underneath your calves and then pull yourself closer. Oh, that felt good. That felt really good. So here right in your lower back, I unintentionally, I was just beginning to realize that I'm just sitting way more. I don't even know when that shift happened. And it just started, my tailbone started hurting, and that was just a wake up alarm. Like, if we slow down even just a little bit, our body is ready to tell us like what's going on. So very important to be in tune with your body's signals and trying to change that. Like, keep up the activity levels, you know, start setting time in your calendar to make sure that you're moving. You're not glued to your desk or sitting down. So stay low. I don't know why am I moving. Okay, stay low. Stay in that position. Keep breathing. I know this is a long one. Keep pulling those shoulders up. We're nicely loosening up our lower back, and we're obviously focused on that breath, really breathing deeply. So yeah, I was saying that taking that time to move as much as you can, set up your 5 movement breaks, do it right after prayers, and go hard. There's no reason. Our bodies by design are miracles. They're miracles, and by design, all of us can be athletes. I mean, I was just thinking about the time of the Prophet, peace be upon him, and you know, I've never really read about how they used to train for war, like what kind of training, you know, the men especially would get. But I would assume that, you know, they obviously had to be fit to always be able to protect themselves, and not just for war, but just, you know, to protect your tribe, and just there was no other way. Like, they didn't have weapons at that time. So exhale, slowly come up, sit up nice and tall. So pretend there's a line, you know, going up all the way, that's just holding you, right? So you want to be as straight in your back as you can. And I don't have a mirror to see if I'm straight, so hopefully I'm straight enough. But try to be like as straight as you can. I'm gonna sweep down a little bit here. Okay. So what kind of training does a person need? But naturally, if you have a good nutritious diet and you're active throughout the day, your body naturally will carry a lot more muscle mass and strength. Right? You don't have to be like training for war to feel like that. All right, so bend your knees. Inhale, scoop your back. Let's come down halfway. Exhale up. Inhale down halfway. Exhale up. All right, slowly come down all the way down to the floor. Inhale down. Looking good. Awesome work. So bring one knee into your chest. Now here, pull it in nicely. You have the option of holding it in or holding it out. Okay, whichever one feels better to you, in or out. Looks good. Or you can rock it side to side. All right. So let's bend the opposite knee and take that other leg up, all the way up to the ceiling. Externally rotate so that the toes face out, okay? And let's cross the ankle over the thigh, pull your arms through. We're doing thread the needle and pull both legs into your chest. Push your shoulders down to the floor. Looking good, relax the knees, relax the legs. Get as close as possible with your legs. Keep those shoulders down, rock side to side. Now this, you can release your hands to the side and you can drop it to one side. You might get a chiropractic self-adjustment doing this. I just felt a crack. Okay, lift it up. So this, the legs they stay as they are, and then you're just rotating side to side. Okay, this is just an option. Don't have to do it. Good, looks good. Awesome work. Keep it engaged. Go with the breath. Inhale through the whole movement and exhale through the whole movement. This is great. You're doing great. I really appreciate you all joining me, and let's, super excited for next week's session. Get a little bit outside of our comfort zone. All right, release those legs. So we're both bent knees. Let's bring the if it was your right, bring your left knee in. Hold it in. So let's bend the other knee. Oh, sorry, here. Before you do that, you can add some in and out pulls. Keep breathing. Awesome work. Let's take that other leg in, straight up, and drop this ankle on top of the other knee. Pull him in. Shoulders down. Our shoulders tend to come up. Let's keep our shoulders down. And then here again, pulling it in as close to you as you can. And whenever you're ready, this is an option. You can begin to, take your arms out T-shape and then slowly go side to side. So this is, again, a really, really good movement for opening up the glutes as well as our oblique muscles. There we go. And then keep this structure of your knees as is without opening it up and moving it, and you're only using your hips to rotate side to side. One whole breath one way, so a whole inhale one way, and an entire exhale the other way. So stay with your thoughts. If you're doing Vikr, stay with the Vikr. Don't let any external thoughts come in. Now is not the time. All right. So let's release that. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Okay. So inhale, legs away from you. Exhale, draw the knees into your chest. There. Pull it in and out. So let's slow this down. Let's go for 8. All right, let's go into the knee circles. So here, you don't want to lift off too much to the side. Okay, so just maintain those circles and keep both hips down. Pull the other way. Looking good. All right, awesome. So let's come into a twist here. Arms out to the side, knees to tabletop. Drop them over. So now you can choose to stay here, or you can choose to windshield wiper both sides. So I can't tell you how different this is for me to like slow down this much. You've seen my workouts. I'm all about like intensity. And it was just a few years ago when I decided, and I mean, realized how important it is to slow down and be tuned with your breathing. When you have that state naturally, or you develop it and you work on it, you really can handle a lot more in your day with more composure. All right, so let's bring that to center. Grab some socks if you need to, if it's cold where you are. Extend your legs out in front of you. So now here, if your back is lifted, adjust your pelvis a little bit to place that back onto the floor. Extend, we're just setting ourselves up for Shavasana. Palms facing up. Relax those shoulders, let your navel fall to the spine. Close your eyes, drop your feet open. And just feel a nice pull. Like imagine that you're lying in sand and you're just sinking into the sand really slowly. Keep your back and keep your arms and feet planted into the ground. Slow down your breathing. As you slow down your breathing, with every exhale, with every moment of that exhale, imagine your stress and tension and anxiety just leaving your body slowly. Just relax. This is your time just to be. And you want this to be a time that actually energizes you, refreshes you, and brings you back to life, even if you're tired and exhausted. Let's focus on those thoughts. Let's focus on our breathing. feel free to stay here as long as you like or as long as you're allowed to by little people. The most important thing is that you have been able to relax and you're not rushing out of it. You're able to just slowly get up and come out of it. So whenever you're ready, wiggle those toes, your fingers, your knees side to side. Whenever you're ready, roll over to your right side. Just slow down that waking up. I know that's probably easy for us to do. Take our time for waking up. Take an inhale. Support yourself up to seating. Keep your eyes closed. Sitting up nice and tall, cross-legged. Slowly lean forward. 3 deep breaths. As you breathe, to interlace your fingers, interlace your arms above you. Lift it up. Nice stretch with your eyes closed. Slowly release. Bow your head. And let your eyes open. So thank you so much for joining me. And I'll see you in another workout. You're welcome, Como.